All right, hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Everything Bonsai. In today's episode, we are going to be working on this eastern red cedar, which is a juniper. We're going to be repotting it into this training pot. It is a slanting style juniper, and I'm very excited to go ahead and get this tree in the training. All right, let's go ahead and start the repot now. All right, let's go ahead and get this out of the way. Let's go ahead and take this tree out of the pot. Now we're gonna go ahead and get my little chopstick, and we're gonna start from the trunk and work our way out, and just keep doing that so we can get all the dirt off. And the reason for the repot is because I want to get all this nasty dirt out. I want to go ahead and put it in some bonsai soil. You know, this dirt, it holds too much water. It's not free draining at all. The water sits at the top, so that's not good in a bonsai. So let's go ahead and finish raking the soil off. Now, I see a lot of people having the question of when to repot. Well, there's no real answer for that. It just depends on where you live. If you're in winter, where you live, then it's not a good time to repot. If you're in the beginning of spring, most trees are good to repot. For succulents like a Portula caryophyra, dwarf jade, those are good to repot in the summertime. But mostly early to mid spring is when you want to repot. For deciduous trees, it's right before the buds start to open, like the leaves start to open up. You know, for evergreens, it's early spring, or you can even do it late winter. It just all depends on where you live, though. There's no real set time or months. You know, it could be early February for someone, or it could be mid-March for somebody else, you know. All right, we're gonna start raking out the bottom now. Start from the middle and just work your way out. All right, I got all the roots out and I got all the dirt off. So let's go ahead and sweep all this dirt away and go ahead and check these roots out. All right, so there's a taproot up here. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of that taproot. Let's see if you guys can see that. Because this is a seedling. So there's a taproot right here that goes all the way down, and it starts from the trunk. So if I cut it right here, that would leave me with enough roots. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut it off right there. All right, cool. So we got the taproot taken care of, and we still have a lot of roots. So let's go ahead and rake these roots out now. Go ahead and trim them out. Go ahead and make these roots a lot shorter. There you go. Just gonna go ahead and cut off the length on them. Now don't worry about cutting off the length of the roots, because The tip is the only part that matters. The tip is the part that drinks the water. So don't worry about cutting off tips of the roots. Just don't cut off the whole root, you know. You gotta leave some of the root. Well, other than that, it looks like we can put this in the pot. Just like that. All right, let's go ahead and get this pot ready and put this tree in it. All right, so this is the soil that I'm going to be using. It's a smaller particle of pumice, turfus, lava rock, and bark. So we're going to go ahead and use that for our soil. Oh, and we're also going to go ahead and get a piece of wire so we can tie the tree down. Now with this piece of wire, you just want to go ahead and stick it in through the bottom, through the holes at the bottom. So just go ahead and do that. All right, the wire's in. The base layer of soil is in. Let's go ahead and get the angle of our tree correct. Get a chopstick, work in the soil. All right, the tree is in the pot and it is ready to grow for another few years and start training on this tree. We will start wiring the branches sometime later this year. I am very excited for this tree. It's already got some buds popping out right now. Come on, focus. There they are right there. The soil that it's in, it's really good soil. A lot better than that soil that was in earlier. You know, the trunk has movement in it. It's a slanting tree. There's enough branches here. Real excited for this tree. All right, well, that's the end of today's episode of Everything Bonsai. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, comment if you have any questions, and go play with your plants. Peace out.